Problem 26, we've got x minus 4y is greater than or equal to 16, and we want to graph the solution to this inequality. So we're going to begin, so we have something that's basically in standard form, right? And we do what we always do when we have an equation in standard form. We take the x's on the left and we move them over to the right by just changing the sign. So you can rewrite this inequality as minus 4y is greater than or equal to minus x, change the sign, plus 16. All right. And hopefully by now you know that the next thing you need to do is you need to divide everything by -4. Everything by -4, and now we can simplify what we've got. So these -4's undo each other. Here we have to be careful because we divided by a negative number. What happens to an inequality when you divide or multiply by a negative number? You reverse the sign. So this is going to turn into y is less than or equal to. And now we've got negative x divided by -4, so that's positive x over 4, right? And I want to rewrite that as 1/4 x so I can see what the slope is more clearly. And then finally I've got 16 divided by a -4. That's just going to give me a -4. And when you're graphing these, you graph them a lot like you graph lines. It's the same basic idea. So I can start with my y-intercept is -4. So I go, here's my origin here. I go down 4. There's my point. And then I can use this as my slope, right? Rise over run. Go up 1 over 4. There's my 2 points. Now because this is less than or equal to, I can draw a solid line through these 2 points. So let me try to do that right now to the best of my ability. I'm going to have a solid line going through those 2 points, and I'll put my arrows indicating that this line goes on forever. Now, we have an inequality, right? So there's one more step. Let's see if I can bring this into focus here a little bit. Hold on, sorry about this. We have one more step that we need to do. I have to figure out, there's more than one answer to an inequality, right? Because what this is saying is that everything that's less than this is a solution. And if it's less than, the solutions are going to be below the line. So my shaded region is going to be in here. I'm not going to shade it really well. I'm just going to put ugly squiggly lines in there. Maybe I can do some of this too. Almost more shaded. I don't know. That's what the solution looks like. Hopefully when you do your homework you shade better than I shaded there. But let's say that you're a little bit unsure. Like I want to know, did I get this right? Well, one of the things I can do is I can test a point, and it doesn't matter if I test it up here or test it down here. I just need to know that if I test a point above here, it should not work, right? And this is what I want to do, because I love the point 0, 0. So I don't want to test down here. I want to test 0, 0. And if I plug 0, 0 into this, it shouldn't work, right? If it does work, I shaded the wrong region. So let's see what happens when I plug in a 0 for y. And I plug in a 0 for x. When I simplify everything here, what I will be left with is 0 is less than or equal to -4. And that is a lie. So that means I did it right. The fact this should not work if this is the solution down here. And it doesn't work. So there is problem 26.